Welcome to Conscious Living Collective, where transformation is not just a word but direct experience. My name is Tomek. I'm a scientist, teacher, and transformation coach. This live session, we blend the latest in scientific research, the deep wisdom of mindfulness, and the art of fulfilled living. This is an invitation to have, like I said, a direct experience and rewrite your story. And hopefully, at the end of the session, emerge with a renewed sense of purpose and well being. Welcome to another session of Conscious Living Collective. Today, mostly focus on the meditation. But before we jump into that, I want to welcome all the regulars and the newcomers. Hello, Peter, Deb, Joanna, Parvane. Hello, Hanya. Good to see you here. Who else I can see here? I think, Matthew from Huntley, Illinois. I see you here a lot. So hello, Matthew. Good to see you here. And good to see everybody. Before we jump into meditation, I want to ask who is here for the first time? Please do raise your hand. That'd be really good. Hello, Bev. Hello, Mar. For those of you who are joining for the first time, we focus here on direct experience. Usually there is a bit longer introduction. We have a topic, but after talking about Maslow's theory of self-actualization, I decided to run a couple of sessions when we mostly focus on direct experience in meditations, where I guide you into a relaxed state and you have your own direct experience. And today's general intention behind our session is to relax and release. And the reason for that is very important. If you attended my previous sessions, you know that I spoke a lot about the difference between the logic and intellect and intuition. Now, these are certainly two ways of processing information. So imagine now, as you listen to me right now, you use your physical senses, predominantly your vision and your hearing, to receive information. And then your brain does its magic and processes it and throws to your awareness what you, again, experience as vision and hearing. But there are many different processes that happening underneath, and they can be processed in a different way. When you close your eyes and the vision subsides, you might start being aware of your physical body. And usually when that happens, you also start experiencing mind wandering and general autopilot, engaging with the default mode network, which is basically a network that's responsible that the brain switches into daydreaming mode when you save energy, but a lot of positive things happen in there. And in a modern society, it goes without saying that logic is the predominant way of processing information. We want to understand things, put our hands on it, make things as tangible as possible, enhance the development of technology, the agricultural revolution. We define ourselves these days with, what we possess. How much money we have, how big of a house, how good of a phone, and so on and so forth. And we truly believe that this is the way to make yourself fulfilled and happy. But it goes without saying, if you are here, you may realize that maybe this is not the only way of perceiving the world. And I want to invite you today to walk that less walked path, which is the path of intuition. And in order to do so, you simply need to get out of the way. What do you need to get out of the way? We need to take your intellect and your logical processing of information and put it aside. So every time your thought will come to the surface and you observe the thoughts, they do not identify yourself. It's just recognized as one way of perceiving the world around you, but not the only one. And then focus on relaxing yourself. And by relaxing, I mean getting away from the habitual perception of the world. And by that, I mean engaging with the thoughts, which are not experience, they are simply a description of the experience that you're having. And the more you do that, the more effort you put into that relaxation, relaxing and releasing, different things may come to the surface. I can imagine that you already had at some point experiences that defy the logic. Maybe it's something as simple as dilation of time. So you close your eyes and you open your eyes and, oh, that felt like a minute. And it turns out that maybe 20 or half an hour has passed. This is as simple as that. Or maybe you start experiencing a heaviness in your body or any other sensations that are not aligned with, oh, I'm just sitting and I should not sit. I normally I would not feel this way. These are the kind of, you start switching the normal intellectual processing into something that, again, is beyond that. And why this is important? Well, this is important because a lot of creativity is hidden in this space where you open yourself towards the world from the perspective that it's outside of your five physical senses. You kind of enable the other inner senses that take over for the period of the meditation and see what will come out of there. And obviously, this is the metaphor I used recently, I think, that got some traction, was the metaphor of surfing. I can imagine that maybe one or two of you have been surfing, or you are surfing, or have surfed in the past, but you know what I'm talking about. So usually you can see a person who catches the wave and is that fantastic feeling of feeling freedom. But as someone who is actively surfing, I can tell you that it takes actually a lot of effort and skill to paddle out and to find the right spot to catch the wave. And this is what the initial stages of meditation or contemplation or relaxations are. You make an effort to put those thoughts aside. They will come and you put them aside. The sensations come and you put them aside. And then the moment will come, if you're patient enough, if you're persistent enough, if you put enough effort, when you catch the wave. And when you catch the wave, then you stop using that skillful thing and you just surf it. You just let go to the large extent and you enjoy the moment. And in that moment, if you choose to once again control it and again go against the wave, you will lose it. You will fall off the board. So this is it. We need the initial effort put into meditation to deal with our thoughts, deal with our intellect, relax and release in order to let the intuition come to the surface and, so to speak, happen to us. Happen to us. This is the key word here. So that's what we'll be doing here today. Hello, Guy from Melbourne. Good to see you here. Hello, Karen. You're definitely not the first time here. Sarina, obviously, not for the first time here. Good to see you all. I think we have a nice crowd right now. Deb, did I say hello to you? God, I can see you. I think I did, but just in case I didn't, hello, Deb. Good to see you here. We shortly will jump into meditation. But I want to ask you, do you have any questions regarding the relax and release part, the technical part of this meditation? Because first experience obviously will be yours in it. I'll be curious to know. Before I switch into meditation screen and we start meditating. Also, it would be nice if maybe some of you, or any of you, put your intention for the session, why you are here. Do you have any particular purpose? Marie asked, it doesn't really matter what position you're in when you're meditating. Thank you, Marie, for asking this question. This is Very common question, and it's important to address it right here at the start. It does not. Many teachers will tell you that depends on your position, you may have different experience. And to some extent, that is true. But I want to tell you, choose for this meditation position that is the most comfortable and relaxing for you. I spent first couple of years of meditation actually lying down. And I was absolutely fine about it. Then I started sitting with my legs crossed. Then I started sitting just on a chair. It changes. And eventually you realize that the body part is become less and less important. But that's only later on. And it's up to you. When that happens, you basically keep doing things that work for you in terms of position, with the rest hands in that way or that on the other way. But if you are not comfortable, it is most likely that your entire experience will be dominated by the discomfort. And that's not uncommon. Parvana asks, is it through breath work we reach relaxation? Certainly. That's a very good question. Breath work, it's an excellent tool of achieving relaxation, particularly on the physiological level. We spoke about it many times that if you make yourself breathe, make long and deep breaths, your nervous system receives that as a signal to relax and to rebalance. So certainly that's going to be part of it. Let's see what's going to come out in today's meditation. There are many different ways, but certainly this is a very powerful one. Thank you, Parvana, for asking this question. Heather, what is the processing of closing your eyes and forgetting you have a body, if I understand that correctly? This is another great question. When you close your eyes, you immediately cut down around 80% of all the informational input that comes to your frontal cortex, or it comes to your brain, right? You close your eyes, around 80% bits of information that we're receiving through our physical senses comes through vision. So the moment you close your eyes, you open up a lot of processing space in your brain to process other inputs. Might come from physical senses like hearing, listening to the music. It might come from the interoception, which is the sensations of your inner body, whatever that is, and however which way you understand it. But essentially, you switch again from the logical. You give yourself the chance to switch from the logical thinking and processing information to different types. So that's the reason for it. I hope that helps. Peter says, so having the spine straight, not important. I think it's important because if you leaning forward, you will be constricting your breathing. And let's face it, if you cannot breathe freely, that automatically will cause you discomfort, and your nervous system, as opposed to free breathing, will relax your nervous system. Giving any constriction to your breathing process will provide a stress of your nervous system, and then that is counter to the process of relaxation, which is again telling your nervous system that everything is all right, there's no danger, everything is in order. So that is the reason why we try to sit upright, or we being invited to sit upright. When you lie down, for instance, this happens automatically, right? It's difficult to lie down on your back with your back not straight, unless you have some serious condition. When you sit upright, you tend to, your head is very heavy, so it pops down, and then you have to lift it up to open up. Even if I do it right now, I can already feel that, my breathing is not as free as it is when I sit upright. But it's, it's a matter of practice. It's a matter of finding out what works for you and understand why you sit upright. Understand it for yourself. This is the ultimate way of understanding it. Okay, Lucia joined out of curiosity. That's the best way of joining. I hope you enjoyed the session. Joanna, I'd like to release, but my mind gets in my way. How to just release and drift? Well, this is the part when you paddle into the wave. This is time. This is the part that requires a lot of effort sometimes, because again, we taught ourselves so well how to process our experience through that description of thinking, right? Or the thinking that we do as a description of the first experience, that is just difficult to let go of it. But this is ultimately the effort part that we have to make. Without it, you'll be just keep thinking and experience your life through thinking and not through the experience itself. And this is my job here as a guide, to help you with it, to assist you, to support you on that journey of releasing and relaxing. And obviously, it's not going to happen completely, but hopefully during this meditation, you may catch at least a glimpse and have that first experience for a short period of time. And once this happens, you already have your old guidance. Like, oh yeah, I've been there. Now I know a little bit better how to get there. It will not happen within one session. Nobody became meditation master over a period of 20 minutes. But certainly if you're interested in it, if you have enough motivation, if you are persistent enough, you will get there. It's a training. It's a process. So good to see you here. I hope the session will help. Let's see, I meditate by myself, a way of relaxation. The problem is maintaining relaxation afterwards. Yeah, the life gets in the way because, again, life as we know it is mostly intellectual. And this is, by the way, part of the process. That's why most of us are here, because we are not fully satisfied with the things they are. And it includes me. That's why I started meditating. I was thinking, well, if that's all what it is, maybe it's not worth living, right? Well, like with everything, you have to figure it out with yourself what works for you. And that's why we all here. We are on the collective journey towards self-actualization, self-realization, towards figuring out what this life is all about for you individually, personally. Okay, 20 minutes in. I think enough talking on my part. I'll take a sip. And hold your questions. If you have more questions, I'll be happy to answer it at the end of the session. But right now, let us have the first-hand experience. And if you saw at the beginning, we'll be accompanied by wonderful music by Chris Collins, musician that I use, our own Insight Timer teacher that I use in my meditations today. Blissful healing and sleep with binaural beats. Binaural beats, it's a method of training your brain, or helping your brain to relax into states that are conducive towards using your intuition. And I play to you right now. I will switch to meditation screen, where you don't have to look at me. We simplify things. Meditation is it's about coming to your more natural state. It's not about completely switching off your logical thinking. It's about bringing balance between the thinking and intuition. Begin by taking position that is comfortable for you. You are the active ingredient in this meditation. And you have the power to choose what works for you. And that will happen by trying things. One position doesn't work, adjust it until you find a position in which things feel at ease, in a position that you feel relaxed. And you'll be able to adjust it as we carry on. So this is just a starting point. Allow your eyes to close. And shift your attention towards your breathing. Notice the quality of your natural rhythm of breath. If it's shallow and short, you may want to take a couple of deeper conscious breaths. This way, you will send a message to your nervous system that everything is alright. And begin the process of restoration, recalibration, bringing yourself back to harmony and ease. That is ultimately our natural state of being, even if it's difficult to understand this on the intellectual level. I find that it helps me to follow Thich Nhat Hanh advice, and in this process, put a gentle smile on you. Just a little smirk to affirm that things are all right in this very moment. They may not have been in the past, and there will be time in the future when you will experience hardship. But right now, things are all right. They are sufficient. And we want to acknowledge that this is a great starting point for our exploration. And we approach it with curiosity. Open your inner ears with your eyes closed. You open up a lot of capacity within your brain to receive information that comes from the outside of the intellectual channel. And your only job right now is to let go and to surrender. Surrender to everything that happens to you. Releasing the intellect that tells you that things are either good or bad, pleasant or unpleasant, positive or negative. Turn your gaze towards the experience itself, opening yourself in awareness to things the way they are. And as it happens, your intellect might interject. A thought pops out, trying to describe the current reality. Or maybe that thought relates to the past or to the future. And when you find yourself in this position, simply recognize you are not this thought. You are the awareness that experiences this thought. And in awareness, you have the choice to either engage with it or not. And the more you release and relax away from those habitual thoughts, the more you will connect with the direct experience, that is, isness of things. Not visual, not auditory, not on a level of physical touch, but greater than this physical reality. Your physical senses stepping aside, giving rise to intuitive understanding of the experience. And simply see, where are you being led? It may happen it is still a discomfort in your body, in which case soften it to the best of your ability. It may be a thought, in which case you just observe it and let it pass. In whichever case, stay in the awareness, stay with the awareness that will move, and you will follow. Right now, I will give you a moment for your own experience as I stand by your side to hold the space and support you on your journey. And I will let you know when it is time to return. it's time to return. Collect your experiences. Express your gratitude for the time you have given yourself to explore and to learn on the intuitive level. Express your thanks for everything that happened on the conscious level, but also for the release and relaxation that happened on the level that your mind is not capable of understanding. All the processes that happen without your awareness, but are also beneficial to your well-being and health. You did a great job. You may make a mental note to a state that you wish to return later. But now it is time to reconnect with your physical senses, beginning with your sight and your hearing. Sound of music, sound of my voice, brighter and darker spots in front of your closed eyes. Maybe there is something in the smell and taste area of the senses. Certainly the sense of touch that reflects the boundaries of your physical body that connect you with the space around you. Your feet on the floor, your hands in your lap. You may add gentle physical movement, moving your toes, your fingers. And when ready, take a one deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And open your eyes and welcome back. Well, thank you very much for meditating with me. That was really lovely. I'll be curious to know how you're feeling right now. What was your experience of it? As always, in one or two words, feel free to describe your experience and share with us. I, on my part, feel very centered and relaxed. It was very easy to go deep in your presence. Thank you for your support, and thank you for your guiding your awareness into the collective consciousness of this group. It's the name of Conscious Living Collective. We meditating together, and we have individual experience in collective consciousness. This is what happened here. Parvane still and focused, Hanya relaxed and sleepy, good. That very relaxed and peaceful, all beautiful states that we can enjoy and we can tap into. From that relaxed and peaceful state, there is a gateway to all other universe of things. That's where things start getting interesting if we decide to stay there. If you wish to continue on that path, I have a quite few relaxing meditations. If you wish to go to my Insight Timer profile and find it there in the same vein to help you to relax and release. Next week, this week on Wednesday/Tuesday, we'll be doing inner peace meditation, which it's a continuation of the theme of connecting with your intuition and releasing and relaxing all those blockages that may get in the way of connecting with your intuition. So you may make a note already in your calendar, or simply click the attend button at the end of this session. There are many other resources that will assist you with your health and well-being under my profile. You have 6 Pillars of Conscious Living. That it's a course that it's full packed with different tools to allow you to tap into different facets of your direct experience. On many different 6 pillars describe the six different facets of our daily experience that we can explore one by one. It's a very scientific approach. So feel free to listen to it and let me know what you get out of it. It's not that you will take every single bit out of it. Take what you will. Some of the things you already know. Some of the things may surprise you, and ultimately you can share it with me in my comment section. Like I said, there are live events. There is also one-on-one sessions with me for those of you who wish to go deeper into the process of consciousness exploration. If you feel stuck within your path, if you want to resolve any particular issues, I'm here to help you and to assist you in the process of healing, exploration, and many other things. This is my offering that you can find on my website. If you go to my profile, there's the name of my website there. You can access it there. Or you can simply send me a message via Insight Timer. I'm sure I can find a way if you wish to work with me one-on-one. Yeah, and that's it for today. Thank you so much for this wonderful, wonderful session. It was such a joy to meditate with you. Thank you for holding the space for me and supporting me on my journey. I hope you enjoyed the process, and we will return and continue our exploration on Wednesday. Thank you also, always. Thank you so much for being here, but also for your donations that help me to continue this work and support me in a financial way. That's always, always appreciated. And thank you to Insight Timer, who gives the means to do that through putting that donate button on the website. So Insight Timer, very good job to support your teachers and increasing the collective awareness and collective consciousness of this wonderful group. Thank you, Serena, and thank you, all of you. I look forward to connecting with you again on Wednesday or Tuesday. If you wish to know detail, just follow me on Insight Timer. I will leave you with Chris Collins and his wonderful piece of music that hopefully will serve your relaxation and help you to fall asleep or simply relax. Depends on what time of the day it's where you are. So enjoy, and until next time.